It's been 6 months since I decided to quit my bartending job in order to pursue my art career full-time. In this video, I'm sharing with you a little bit of what these past 6 months have looked like. Every day looks different, but there's a daily routine I follow pretty much every day. Usually I wake up in between 4:30 and 6:30 a.m. I clean myself up with Ayurvedic massages and a face oil for moisturizing. I make myself a cup of cacao and I either work out or do yoga. Either at home a yoga studio or the gym. After my morning stretch, I make some breakfast, which varies from day to day. I clean the kitchen area. For some reason, I can't start my day off if the kitchen isn't tidy. After breakfast, I sit down for a little meditation and to set off the intentions for my day. Sometimes I pull a card and read a few pages from some of my favorite books for inspiration. Sitting down and meditating on the day to come really sets up the mood for my day. It helps me feel inspired and aligned. I usually write down some intentions or ask for some guidance for my day. If I sit down with cacao during this time, I also thank nature's spirit, the universe, or however you want to call it, for the opportunities it gives me. I use cacao as a heart-opening drink to connect and thank higher self for another day alive. This is also a time I use to write down my to-do list, which helps me get organized for the day. I only paint with daylight, so I tend to paint from around 10 a.m. until the sun comes down, which varies a lot from summer to winter. I get way more painting done in summer and way more computer work done during winter time. During my painting hours with my phone on airplane mode or off, I go back and forth in between music, podcasts, silence, and audiobooks. The type of music I listen to varies a lot, from mystical ethereal to my 90s jams.
So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see.
I enjoy my painting time as my me time. Sometimes silly dancing and bad singing are essential part of this process. When my husband works from home, we take turns in the cooking. I am happy eating the same meal for lunch and dinner every day, but I'm so thankful when he's around because we respect each other's workspace and he's such a great cook. I tend to take a lunch break to either read something or just stare through the window. After working for hours on very intricate patterns, I need a break in order to be able to go back for the rest of the day. After lunch, my day varies a lot each day. I can go back to work on the same painting or shift to another painting in order to keep it fresh. I sometimes use the afternoon to shoot some videos, work on some digital artwork, edit some videos, schedule emails, and always envy my cats for sleeping all day. This past 6 months, I focused a lot on having digital material ready. I pimped my media kit, I learned how to schedule posts and videos, and worked a lot on my online shop. I also started a huge new art project, which requires a lot of biological studies. So it's also been a time to do research and reach out to scientists who can help me out on my new project. Before calling it a day, I tidy up everything as this helps me feel inspired and happy to work the next day. Later afternoons are for packaging orders. I usually do them only once a week, as going to the post office and packaging takes a bunch of time, and I don't like to pack in a hurry, but actually put a lot of dedication and love to it. That is how most of my days look like, but there's a bunch of days where the work is outside of my studio. I head to the city when I have to paint murals. When I paint murals, I don't like to take days off in between, so stretching, yoga, and packing up substantial food is key in order to paint happy and without aches. During these 6 months, I also held my first few art workshops at my studio. For months, I've felt the call to share with others my practice and everything that surrounds it. I know I will be diving deeper into the workshops realm. Nature is a big part of my life and artwork, so having mornings off or whole days off whenever possible is necessary both for my work and to keep me sane in this hectic city. I usually hit the beach, the botanical gardens, my favorite apothecary, coffee shop, or just walk the streets or walk to the river, listening to a good playlist. This is key to clear out my mind and get new inspiration from my surroundings. Last year, I also had the opportunity to spend 2 weeks in upstate New York with some of my best friends, where we all worked on our own artistic projects. Sitting down in ceremony is also key to both myself and my work. It really helps me to keep on working on myself, which also means new possibilities for my art. Cacao ceremony, breathwork, sound baths, and firing nature are some of my favorite ceremonies. Having a community of inspiring humans around me who are also working on themselves is something I'm very grateful for, as it keeps me in track. I feel these past months have been very important to learn more about the balance in between work and rest, in between staying at the studio and being in nature, the importance of having an online and an offline presence, the balance in between recharging with the light in order to share the light with others. Thank you so much for watching this video and for supporting both me and my work in this journey. Bye!